What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Front Yard Fantasy Podcast live stream. Second attempt Monday, Miraculous Millennial Mania.
Woo! That's a good one.
I'm Simon Grunewald. What'd you say?
You just make that on the spot every week or every day?
Improv, baby.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
I'm here as always with John, Luke, and Josh, and I'm Simon, for those of you that do not know me, which is probably most people. And we're here today with another round of poll perception. But before we do that, what did you guys think of yesterday's games?
They were great. Best week of the season so far, by far. Best week of any season I can remember in a while. Seriously, in a millennia. I have Red Zone. I mentioned this before the show, but I have Red Zone, and there was 3 games coming down to the wire. It was just so exciting. I mean, I'm a big Ravens fan, and the Ravens were on bye this week, and I had the best time I can remember when the Ravens weren't playing, watching a football week.
Yeah, so good. That game last night was too good.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was one of the better games I've seen in a long time, mixed in with one of the better weeks.
Yep.
Good time to be an NFL fan.
I completely agree with everything you guys are saying. I wish the Browns would have won in more convincing fashion, but I'll always take an exciting win too. They made me sweat, but man, there's something about just a close game involving your team. Like, even though like you're so stressed out, like that feeling when it hits is just it's something else. And then the other games on top of that, like JL said, last night's game was unbelievable. I hope Kenyon Drake's okay. Chase Edmonds killed it though, so even if he is okay, I still may be sad. But besides that, great day of fantasy football. Oh,
did we make a water bet on Jerick McKinnon and Slayton? Did that ever happen? I know we talked about it.
I don't remember.
We'll have to go back and check the tape, and we should
check the tape. We'll check the tape.
We should start writing these down.
Yeah, what happened with Jerick McKinnon this week? Simon, you were full force on that.
Yeah, well. We play a game of probabilities, and sometimes you fall on the wrong side of that probability, and you are a little bit wrong. Like with the Giovanni Bernard versus Josh Jacobs as well. I believe we were all adamant about starting Josh Jacobs,
but I would do it again. I would
also do it again.
I would make the mistake again.
If it was the same exact situation next week, same matchups, everything, I'm still starting Josh Jacobs. Maybe that makes me. I think in some cases it makes you stupid.
No, it's how you play.
But in this one, I don't feel stupid for it. But in maybe if the choice was Kenyon Drake versus Giovanni Bernard, where I would have started Kenyon Drake this week, maybe after seeing how well Chase Edmonds did and Kenyon got banged up and it's been trending that way, maybe I would start Gio over a player like Kenyon. But a player like Josh Jacobs, I'm still not making that call. Still not doing it.
I think I started Gio in 2 different leagues, but I would never have started. I had to start him. I picked him up to start him, and I've seen Gio be the starter for the Bengals before, and he has not been quite as successful. He had some good catches in a PPR league. He did well. He got a touchdown. Running the ball was, I would say, average at best. So he had a good game. I don't want to take anything away from him.
Yeah,
it's wild that I forgot that he was a 2nd-round pick until they mentioned that during the broadcast.
I actually kind of forgot that too.
I didn't realize that. Speaking of 2nd-round pick, sorry, before we jump into the game, I just want to say something that I saw today. So I was just looking at mock drafts because I was curious. After this week, like, it's not guaranteed locked in for the Jets, but the Jets are in a pretty good position to steal that number 1 overall pick. So I just started looking at mock drafts, assuming Trevor Lawrence was going to go first. And I saw one. I forget what side it was on. I'm going to have to do it. But they had Trevor Lawrence as the number 1 overall pick to the Jets. And then the Jets' first pick of the 2nd round was Travis Etienne.
Ooh,
and so they were their first 2 picks. They were drafting the 2 Clemson offensive weapons.
Wow.
I would hate pulling for the Jets, but if both those players ended up on that team, I'd become a Jets fan.
I mean, hopefully they get rid of Adam Gase by then because he's the only.
They're going to get rid of Adam. I think they're just using him as a ticket to the number 1 overall pick. Yeah.
If he ruins Travis Etienne's career, I'll hate him more than I already do.
The running back killer. Yeah. Before we dive into the game, I just want to let you guys know you can find us on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy. You can subscribe to us there, and you can find us on Twitter at Front Yard Fantasy. You can follow us there for now. We're working on getting to the point where you can subscribe to us if you really love us. What I meant to say was Twitch on that second one.
Twitter,
You
Twitch.
can find us on Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy. On Twitter, we're Front Yard FYF.
A little different.
Sorry, it's Monday. I'm going to mix up my Twitch and my Twitter. I could just call it Twitchter.
They don't let us have more than 15 characters on Twitter, so, or else we would have been Front Yard Fantasy. So we had to get creative with it.
That's good
I'm
stuff.
glad we went with Front Yard FYF instead of Front Yard F.
I don't like Front Yard.
Front
We got
Yard.
Front Yard F.
I mean, we
Like,
might get some
what
like
you-
random weird searches. Like people aren't even looking for
on
things.
your Monday afternoons. A little bit of Front Yard F. All right.
I mean, like seriously, why not?
Oh,
Get you through the
okay,
day.
let's not dive into Front Yard F too much. So we're going to leave it there while we're still on the right side of this line. What we are going to do is we are going to dive into a round of poll perception.
That's
JL, since you are in the top right corner, you get to pick first today. Or you get to pick the order.
I will go second.
Second. Okay. Just a heads up. I have a feeling you guys are going to be upset with me about the last question already. I just want to get it out there. We're going to do it anyways, and you
Doesn't
guys
bother
can
me.
complain. You can complain all you want, but I picked it, and it's going to be fun.
I'll only complain if I'm losing at that point. So we'll see.
So JL has chosen to go second, which means your boy Josh will be going first. You ready for your first question of poll perception?
I am ready.
On this October 26th, 2020. These polls are hot and fresh. Every single one of them came after the games last night. Okay. All of
Hot and fresh. I like what I hear.
Okay. Question 1. I'm going to mix up with how I give these questions to you this week. I'm going to go back to how we used to do it on the podcast. Okay. So this is a trade in a non-PPR redraft league. So a standard redraft league.
Yeah.
Side A is George Kittle.
Okay.
Side B is Chase Edmonds, Chase Claypool, and Jonnu Smith. What percentage of people prefer the George Kittle side of this trade?
A standard redraft league. So you say standard as in maybe not PPR, I guess?
Yeah, non-PPR. So standard redraft.
All right. Wow. So George Kittle's, a great tight end. Maybe he's a little bit
Heartbreaking analysis
He's great.
here.
He's great. In case you didn't realize, he is great. He can make it doesn't matter PPR standard league. He's a great tight end. Chase Edmonds, he gained a lot of value with the Kenyon Drake injury. We don't quite know how bad that is. I think it's an ankle though, and it's not broken. Chase Claypool had a horrible week. He wasn't really involved with Deontay Johnson, but he also got hurt. Jonnu Smith. I'm going to lean George Kittle here. I wouldn't want to give away Kittle for this package. Personally, I'm going to say 75%.
Ooh.
Okay. Josh locked in at 75%. John Luke, do you think the actual percent is over or under 75%?
That's a pretty good guess. I was thinking
Great
somewhere
guess.
more around 64.
Fair
somewhere
enough.
around there. You say this is like today or last night? Like this is
It was last night after the games.
That is a really tough one because you're right. Claypool and Jonnu Smith did not have great games. I'm gonna go under here. I don't think it's very far off. I think Josh got pretty close there. This could be over. I don't know. It could be either over or under. I'm not sure. It could be right on.
It could be.
Those are the three options.
gonna
The other
go-
option could also be no one answered the poll. So
Yeah. Dude. Simon's just messing with us.
So
That would
Poll
be
never
great.
existed.
So JL, you're locking in with the under?
Yep.
The final answer, the percentage of people that prefer George Kittle over Chase Edmonds, Chase Claypool, and Jonnu Smith is 50%. It was
That's
actually
good.
49.5, but we round up here, boys. It was 50%, dead even. Josh, you were up by
Aye.
25 percentage points, so you get nothing. JL, you correctly chose the over-under, so you get 2 points.
Ooh.
I guess Kittle didn't have a great
Round
week either.
What'd you say?
Kittle didn't have a great week either, did he?
No.
Yeah.
And I think maybe the fact that he was injured is scaring some people, or maybe
Mhm.
people are starting to view Jonnu not as that much of a downgrade.
And Chase Claypool's gotten a lot of hype.
Right. I was a little surprised by this one too,
Yeah.
but I guess I understand it.
The Chase
Um,
Edmonds with Kenyon Drake being hurt, I think probably has a big effect.
Yeah.
Running backs this year, I feel like are unbelievably highly valued in redraft leagues.
I don't think I'd take that trade though. It depends on my team, but I don't think I would take it.
Depends if I needed a running back. I think if
I needed a running back, I would pack it. I would be okay with trading George Kittle, but I feel like I could get something else, like something a little bit more that I can trust in throughout the season,
like Kenyon Drake.
I would at least want Kenyon Drake and Chase Edmonds, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, let's move on to round 2. John Luke,
Right.
This one is coming your way. You're leading 2-0.
Yikes.
So, this question, also from Twitter, who would you rather have on your team in Dynasty? Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson? What percentage of people prefer Lamar Jackson over Russell Wilson in a Dynasty league, according to this poll?
I feel like this has got to be high in Dynasty. Because he's so much younger.
Yeah.
And he's Lamar Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and say 88%.
88%.
Oh my God.
Locked in. Josh Anthem.
I mean, I agree with JL. I think it should be high. But Russell Wilson's killing it, and Lamar Jackson's not. Man, if you were competing for a chance, I wouldn't make the trade at all. I prefer Lamar Jackson, but I guess I could see some people siding that way. Oh my God, Russell Wilson. I'm gonna say under 88%, even though I would never make this trade. I prefer Lamar Jackson for sure. Just with the hype, So
Okay.
I'm gonna take the under.
After 190 votes on Twitter, Jail, how do you feel about that sample size? Does it depend on what I say next?
I thought you were about to hit him with the
It is what it
88% of people.
It depends on what the answer is, right? 75% of people prefer Russell Wilson. 25% prefer Lamar Jackson. JL, you are off by 53%.
How many points?
Josh,
did I get for that?
you correctly put the under. Josh, you correctly
What are
put the under
people-
on that.
Because there's
But,
3 votes.
190 votes.
Listen, I mean, Russell Wilson, I see him playing for a long time, so I understand. You're supposed to kind of think of dynasty in a 3-4 year window, right? So Russell Wilson's going to be playing that much longer, right? So I guess I could see where some people are coming from, but I would not do this trade.
What percentage of people drafted Lamar Jackson over Russell Wilson?
110.
Okay, so JL, if we have a population size of 10,000,
I love how he went on Wikipedia for statistical significance.
yeah, I am. If we have a population size of 10,000, and that's generous because we never have that many people fill out a poll. So let's just say 10,000 people.
Size is not the number of people that fill out a poll.
I know, but let's say like the population.
This would be number of people that play Dynasty.
It would be the number of people that we care about their opinions on Twitter. So let's say it's 10,000. That's the
It's way more
population.
than that.
Nope, there's only 10,000 people on Twitter I care about their opinions. So we're going to go, this is called Simon math. Josh has Josh math. We're making vast assumptions here. With 190 poll respondents, there would be an 8% margin of error there. 8%. That still doesn't get anywhere close to you.
Carry the 1, 53. That's like 10 points, right? I get.
Yeah, just about. If you take away the 1, you got 0 points.
I think we should take away points from JL now.
For being, you know what? You know what? Maybe we should start adding.
Actually, if
you're
too far away,
if you're over 50% away, you get minus points.
that's actually kind of funny.
Okay, but for now, JL, you're in luck this time. We haven't implemented those new rules yet. We don't implement new rules mid-game, just before and after games, unless I feel like implementing a new rule mid-game. Gosh, it is round 3, and we've got a new rule. Just kidding. Just a new question.
I'm excited.
This one comes from you from Twitter as well, with a very similar sample size of 168 votes. In a Dynasty PPR league, who would you rather have on your team? Mike Evans or Deontay Johnson? What percentage of people prefer Mike Evans over Deontay Johnson in a PPR dynasty league?
I hate these questions. It's actually a really good question. Deontay Johnson's younger. Probably get more hype. Mike Evans has kind of looked like crap the last couple of weeks. Not crap, he's not getting a bunch of catches. Tom Brady spreads the ball around. Not that Ben Roethlisberger doesn't. So, oh gosh. Oh my God. What percentage of people prefer Mike Evans over Deontay Johnson in PPR? PPR too, like Deontay Johnson.
JL's smirk right now.
Just like the number of people, I'm going to go with 51% of people chose Mike Evans.
51%. John Lucas, do you think the actual answer is higher or lower than 51%?
I feel like it's got to be higher, but I don't know. That last question has just shook all of my confidence. Over, I guess. I feel like Simon would ask 2 of these gotchas in a row, but maybe he would.
Yeah, people are weird though, do you know? Not Simon, just people on Twitter are weird.
Over, whatever.
JL selects the over. The percentage of people that prefer Mike Evans over Deontay Johnson in the Dynasty PPR league, it's 27%. Deontay Johnson was preferred by 73% of people. Josh, you know what? You guys should have learned from me. Mike Evans is universally hated by Twitter, and he's done nothing to change that this season. He will be the bane of your existence in these polls if you continue to have faith in him.
Listen, in a dynasty league, this actually makes sense. The more I think about it, if you're not competing for your championship, I don't hate this trade really. Like if I see this trade made in a league, I'd be like, all right. I mean, it would be hard for me to trade Mike Evans for just Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, I don't think
I get it. I get it though, I guess. Kind of.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it either, but I obviously preferred the Mike Evans side of this, but I completely understand. I completely understand where people are coming from, but you couldn't get me to do this trade. So, right. Josh, you were 24 percentage points off, so you get 0 points. JL, you incorrectly picked the over/under, so you also get 0 points. So
we are so far off what our guesses so far.
After 3 rounds, the score is 2-2. No one has gotten points for being close on a poll, and both of you have successfully gotten 1 over/under correct. But that's John Luke, we come on to you. Maybe you can turn the tides here with the round 4 question.
This next one is going to be better for me, not JL, but we'll see.
Okay. In a redraft PPR league, what percentage of people prefer CeeDee Lamb over Hollywood Brown rest of season?
CeeDee Lamb over Hollywood Brown rest of season. 42%.
Oh man, that was gut. That was all gut I could feel.
42%.
Sure.
CeeDee Lamb over.
Any reasoning, or you're just throwing a number out there?
I mean, the points are made up. The polls don't matter. So
everything's made up. Polls don't matter.
If you're not going to buy into this game, then we're going to have to find someone.
CeeDee Lamb doesn't have a QB right now, so I think that probably is going to discount his rate. Otherwise, I would probably put these guys close to even. So slightly off than even is 42%.
Okay, Josh, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if CeeDee Lamb had Dak Prescott, I'm taking CeeDee Lamb in this poll for sure. He was killing it with Dak Prescott. And Marquise Brown, PPR, he's probably not going to get a ton of catches every week, but he's a big play threat every week. I'm going to lean Marquise Brown. What did you say? You said 42%?
Yeah.
Would choose CeeDee Lamb? I don't know. I mean, CeeDee Lamb could still. He just looks. 42.
I love the argument with yourself. No, you idiot.
I'll say.
Shut up, Josh.
I'll say more people chose Marquise Brown, so I'll take the under. Yeah, under.
Okay, Josh is taking the under in the most confusing way possible.
Yes.
So the percentage of people that chose CeeDee Lamb over Hollywood Brown rest of season in a PPR redraft league is 50%. JL, you were 8 percentage points away, so you get 3 points.
Good job,
And
JL.
Joshua, you were incorrect. So unfortunately, you get 0 points that round. But since you guys have sucked so bad this game, the score is only 5-2. And Josh, there's more than enough points available in this final round for you to come back.
Oh,
and
I got this. I got this. No problem.
It all comes down to round 5. I feel like you guys are gonna, like I already said this. I think you guys are gonna be mad at me. But
I
JL,
won't be mad.
this one has 372 votes, so the sample size is more significant.
I like that.
Um,
What kind of question is this going to be?
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna read you the tweet. It starts.
You gotta write it down, right? Oops.
It starts. Here's a fun poll. At the beginning of the tweet.
I like it already. I really do.
At their peak, who is a better wide receiver, Larry Fitzgerald or DeAndre Hopkins? What percentage of people chose Larry Fitzgerald?
So we're writing it down, right? Actually, that's how we've been doing
I'm gonna write this down and show it. You guys get 30 seconds.
Oh my lord. I actually like this question.
I know it was all trade polls or who would you rather have on your team, but I saw this poll and thought it was fun.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see. Though.
And I had to sit there and think about it to answer it. Like whenever I was looking at it, I was like,
now, yeah, I had like my gut like had a feeling, and now I'm like overthinking it. I think.
and you could see it going any way, right? I'm just trying to get in your heads a little bit. Really could go any direction.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Jail's face says, "Does everyone love Nuke as much as I do?
I know that they don't.
Or do I love Nuke more than everyone else?"
Am I biased?
Who's a better wide receiver?
At their peak, who's the better?
Let my love for Nuke cloud my judgment.
Whoever is closer on this one is the winner of this match. I just want you guys to know the stakes. On this Monday, one of you will have a good rest of your Monday, and one of you will be miserable.
Yeah, I can't be miserable. I gotta figure this out.
You got your answers, guys? You need 30 seconds?
No, I'm good now.
Come on.
You got yours? Okay. Dale, since you were in the lead, we're going to have you show us yours first. What percentage of people do you believe think Larry Fitzgerald is the better wide receiver at their peak, at his peak? 42%.
Should I show you mine?
Josh, let's see yours.
Oh my God.
82%.
This is the farthest off we've been on one of these last questions. Actually.
The last like 2 times we've done this have been like 1 point off.
I know, that's crazy.
Like accidentally prices right at each other a bunch of times.
Okay, I'm just doing some.
I guess it might be in between a little bit, huh?
I'm
well,
pretty
sure.
sure.
You got to map the numbers. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, yeah.
JL's over there. He's so nervous. It's okay, JL.
So, Josh thinks that 82% of people think Larry Fitzgerald is the better wide receiver at his peak. JL thinks that 58%. No, JL thinks that 42% of people. I just told you guys the answer. It's 58%. JL, you were 16 percentage points away. Josh, you were 24 percentage points away. JL, I was trying to get all dramatic about it, and then I just said the answer out loud.
Well, no, you said I thought you got it mixed up. Like you were saying 58%, like reverse.
The inverse.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
JL,
you got it perfectly inverse, but you were still closer than Josh. Josh ended up on the No, Josh, to give you credit, you ended up on the right side of it. You knew that
More
more
people?
people selected Larry Fitzgerald, but JL was
But
closer.
JL has his nuke bias, so that kind of makes sense. You know, JL, without your bias, you would have got it spot on.
Yeah, JL.
I tamed it so much. All right. I wanted
If
to
you
do like
adjust-
12%.
If you adjust
Really?
for the JL nuke bias adjustment, then his poll comes out accurate.
Mhm.
have
That
to
wouldn't
take
have
that into
helped you.
consideration.
this season, though. That wouldn't have helped you drafting this season. The JL nuke bias helped a lot of players.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Remember, always have the JL nuke bias.
Always subscribe to the JL nuke bias. FYF
man.
John Luke. You can find me,
Oh, man.
nuke bias and all.
I should have known, like Twitter, like, you know, I bet it's a lot of
Josh
younger
says every
people.
time he loses.
Should have known, younger people.
Younger
No.
people.
I should have gone with my 72%. That's a better
These
number.
Gen Xers don't even know who Larry Fitzgerald is.
That's the thing. Yeah, seriously, I believe that.
Too busy
No,
with
he's
their
not playing.
Pokemon and Justin Bieber. Can't even look up some highlights of some Larry Fitzgerald.
Pokemon and Justin Bieber. Yeah, I love that. I love that combination.
Is that what's hot right now, JL?
Yeah.
With the kids, Pokemon and Justin Bieber.
So hot right now.
Mhm.
So hot right now. Pokemon, so hot right now.
Justin Bieber was just on Saturday Night Live, and it was his second performance was pretty magical.
I believe that.
I don't wanna- magical. It was like give you goosebumps. And I've never been a huge Bieber fan, but
But now you are.
if he was on The Voice, he would definitely get a 4-chair
So
thing.
you would give Justin Bieber a front yard F. Let's just say that, right?
Ooh, yeah.
I'd give him an F yard fantasy.
All right.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
I gotta stay out of this one, guys.
Okay,
Good game,
Josh. I'm sorry, you are the grand loser. But tomorrow we are coming back with a game of week 8, 7.
Seven. There you go.
Week 7 horse.
Are you hosting, Josh?
I will be hosting. I will be coming up with the questions. There will be some Josh math, so be ready. Be ready.
Ready.
I think both of you are going to lose. I'm not sure how, but I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way for
If we both have
make
HORS and then you run out of questions.
Yeah.
I think
we get every question wrong and give ourselves HORS.
So you're telling me only come prepared with 8 questions?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Now bring 10 and we will I'm taking JL down tomorrow. I feel like it's been a while since I've won a game.
Yeah, you've been the host a lot. I'm excited to be the host here.
Who won
I
on
know you
Friday?
want me out there competing because I'm so talented. I'm always going to win, but yeah.
Who won Friday? Tim Flacco
Josh and
or
Eric.
Sexy?
Josh and Eric won on Tim Flacco won on Friday.
Right.
Jim Flacco.
And Tim Sexy came up short. We came up short. But tomorrow, one half of Tim Sexy is going to redeem himself. Kevron, sorry.
Better late than never.
Is the R silent?
Yes. No.
Kevon.
Kevon.
Bird
That's
up.
actually a 3. It's pronounced
your shampoo.
Kathrivon.
Kevon.
Yeah. All right, guys.
It sounds like a futuristic gas station.
I actually like that.
Okay, with that, bird up and bird out, we are gonna jump off. You can find John Luke on Twitter at FYF John Luke. You can find Josh at FYF Josh. You can find me at FYF Simon, and you can find Front Yard Fantasy at Front Yard FYF. On Twitch, we are Front Yard Fantasy, so follow us there. And on YouTube, we are also Front Yard Fantasy. So subscribe over there. We will see you guys tomorrow. Josh
Trading makes fantasy fun.
Adios.
Yeah.